Hello everybody. Welcome back again to another video of the McDouble family. If you remember last time, Spaghetti actually was the one that survived the longest, so he is no longer with us today. And instead, we are now joined by a new sim called Donald Brumpf McDouble. As you can see, it looks a lot like a certain president, except there was no orange, so I made him red. Even capped off with the mega hat on, except you can't write mega on a hat, so it's just red, you know? So anyways, today we are going to watch and see as everybody first of all goes into the house and starts to go. As you can see, today we are going at a different route than the drowning route. I hope, at least. Everybody should be going into the house. Come on, I clicked everyone go home. Go home, people. Y'all not going home? Come on, go home. Go in there. Hey, you. Go in there. So as you can see, there are plenty of things to embarrass them. We are going with the embarrassment route here, trying to kill them with embarrassment. And if that does not work, now the only problem that I see with this is the showers and the, oh my god, please go in the house so I can lock the door and make it so that you guys can't come in. But as you can see, the entire house is currently surrounded by windows. Is currently just nothing but windows, and there are showers, bathrooms, like toilets, and all that sorts of stuff, except there's no sink. The only way that they can do anything is to take a shower. However, if they take a shower, then they get spotted and they get even more embarrassed. The only way to actually stop their embarrassment is to sleep in the bed. If too many Sims do this, however, I'm going to remove the bed. But it's just a little extra thing for... You're locked outside now. How did you even do that? Why would you do that? No! Could you go inside? Or is it locked? No! You're locked outside now. God damn it. I can't even unlock it for the cat. Come on.
Lovo,
Lumbek, Warno Ooks, with a charb, Lavarani Bayou,
Is this cat coming out of his household? Can the cat come in now? Go in. There, so nobody should have access to it again. So they're all stuck here, and well, hopefully they will all die from embarrassment. I also gave them the tiniest bed. There are of course no sinks, so they can't wash off. They can get hot and sweaty, then go and try and take a shower, and get embarrassed because, well, somebody saw them showering. And this just makes it even better because now the neighbors can come and enjoy the view of everybody showering, using the restroom, and embarrass them even more. So hopefully people will start to need to go to the bathroom and end up getting trapped, or not trapped, but embarrassed because somebody saw them using the bathroom. I just told them to go home. I don't really want them outside again. Last time they were outside for the entire time, and don't want that happening again, so hopefully this time it'll be a little different. Well, obviously they're already on home, but I don't want people to drown, because last episode I wanted them to light the house on fire and burn alive, but everybody just hopped into pool and started to drown instead because they were trying to clean themselves off, because they were embarrassed because they peed themselves, which is why there's no pool this time, is because I don't want them to drown and I don't want them to be not embarrassed. They need to be embarrassed. So the only thing that they can actually do to not be embarrassed is to sleep. However, only one person can sleep at a time because it's a tiny bed, and if everybody's sitting on the bed, nobody can sleep. So I put the bed there so that it doesn't just go in order of whoever goes to the bathroom first dies first, because let's be honest, whoever goes to the bathroom first is going to get embarrassed first, and whoever gets embarrassed first will have to use the bathroom first the next round, everybody needing to use the restroom, and then they would just get mortified first, and chances are they'll just die first. So there's no point. And Bacon instantly going to try and use the restroom. However, since this is considered one room, I don't think that he'll actually use the restroom. So I'm wondering, oh, is Schlong gonna ruin the bed? Nah, I was hoping that it was gonna ruin the bed. I don't think people will actually use the toilets because people are in the room with them. So they're stuck in there and won't use the toilets. So that means that they'll pee themselves. That's even better. He's even telling the cat to get out. Like, come on, dude. What's wrong with the cat watching you pee? Oh, what's going on with her? Oh yeah, that's right. She's insane. I forgot about that one. Schlong the long dong taking a nap here. Look at his cute self. Let's get rid of the. Hold on. There we go. With the grilled cheese sandwich on his head. I'm really hoping that some of the older players or older contestants from the last episode end up winning this, and it's not Donald Rump, because since he's new, I don't want him to just move on right away. That'd be kind of unfair. I want to see somebody else, so I'm rooting for literally everybody except for Donald Rump. I hope Donald Rump dies pretty quickly. I'm now on a watch list for saying that I want Donald to die. Anyway, it's a joke. Don't die, Donald. Actually, do die, Donald. Donald, die. Nobody's peed themselves yet, which kind of upsets me because everybody has to pee, just nobody has. How much longer until bladder failure? 2 hours, okay. So we're getting there. Who was the first one to actually need to? Wasn't it Oatmeal? No. Oh, it was Bacon apparently, because he is now peed himself. And is embarrassed for peeing himself. And they won't even take the shower either. Yes! It works. They won't even use the shower because nobody can leave. Oh, actually, he's taking a shower. He does not care if people see him take a shower. I guess if they're far away enough, they take one. But he got out of it. He didn't get embarrassed from someone seeing him in the bathroom, and now everybody's just peeing themselves, and everybody is embarrassed. Only Ham McDouble is the only not embarrassed one. Well, I guess he is embarrassed. He's just not primarily embarrassed. He's more hungry than anything. I think everyone's just trying to make a line at the showers, but nobody will actually take a shower because there's people too close to them. If Donald tells Ice Cream to go away, Ice Cream, he might actually be able to take a shower because that's the one that Ice Cream went in when everybody else was over here. I love how nobody's actually like trying to go to bed. Like it's nighttime, you'd think that they would try and go to bed, but like, you know, nobody's doing it. Yeah, everybody's tired too. It's nighttime. Everybody's tired. They're just not doing it. Is this like a kid's bed or something? No, they can sleep in it. Oh, there we go. Oatmeal decided to go to sleep. Somebody did at least. Everyone's just getting uncomfortable now. Everybody wants a shower, which is great because that means that they will become, what's it called? Is it just filthy? I guess it's just filthy. I thought that there was a stage in between filthy and... Or I thought that there was a stage after filthy. I guess not. Thought that there was one that embarrassed them, but it actually doesn't look like anybody's really embarrassed anymore. What's this, the embarrassed one? No, that's just from low amusement. Oh no, it was gruggy and then filthy, so never mind. Gruggy is first. Is it? Yeah, filthy surroundings. I don't think that they can actually die from exhaustion, but I know that they can pass out from it. I don't know if they can die from being smelly, but I don't know how else they're gonna die because I don't see any of them still embarrassed or anything, so not sure if they can actually die from embarrassment. I thought they could, because I thought that they could become mortified and then die from it, but who knows. Should probably do some research before just making a video about it. You know, some research might actually be helpful. Figure out what I'm actually doing before I do it. But I'm too lazy for that. Nobody wants to do that. I was about to say, is Shlong really about to just not go to the bathroom because there's people around? It's a cat, come on, but no, it is going to the bathroom, good. See, at least Shlong has some decency. It'll actually go when it has to. Did that just vaporize its shit? So why is Shlong's feet all of a sudden glowing red? What is going on? I think Shlong is now officially a demon. Because his feet are now glowing red and I don't know why. Or how. His nose is also glowing red and I don't know why or how. Everyone's just passing out now.
Oh, the Moisa. Oh, go. Utsul. Baribi.
Shlong over here being the best cat ever, eating some salad. Those fucking eyes, why are they always cross-eyed? What the hell? And why are your paws glowing red? This just in, Shlong is actually Rudolph because he's got a red glowing nose. That meowing is just the best. Sounds like a raccoon. Sounds so healthy for a cat to be making that noise too. See, nothing's really exciting happening. I don't know how people are supposed to die, but I hope that they do start dropping soon. If not, I might have to find an alternative way for them to die. I could just like get rid of the fridge and the stove, starve them. We'll give it some time though. If they don't all end up peeing themselves and becoming mortified soon, then I'll just go on ahead and remove something to starve them or something like that. Find a different way to do it. I'm half tempted to put a sink on one of the counters so that they have like half of a hope, and almost instantly they all end up breaking it and not being able to use it. Which would honestly be hilarious because they're one hope and they just instantly throw it out the window. Knowing the Sims, that's what would happen as well. So everyone's going to start peeing themselves for the second time here. Start getting embarrassed again. I don't know who the first one to go will be. Looks like he already has. Is he just embarrassed again? Yep, embarrassed +5 for 3 hours. Don't think anything else will happen. I wonder if there's any other way to actually get them to be embarrassed. I'm sure that there is. Oh, wait, there's one from working. I'm pretty sure. Everyone seems to be peeing themselves again, but I don't know if there is a, I think they're all just becoming, embarrassed again. I was hoping that they would become mortified, but I don't know if it's like 3 or 4 times before they become mortified. Or if you can even become mortified. Or if that was like one of the DLCs that you have to buy. So the only DLC I have is the cats and dogs one. Because I wanted an adorable cat like Schlong. So let's be honest here. Schlong is obviously just... the peak of male performance. Sorry all males, but this is what peak performance truly looks like. Oh my god, it's... Schlong is now officially Sanic. Speeding around at this... running around at the speed of sound. Still don't know why his paws are glowing red. I think that that's a little glitch from the litter box, because I think it's supposed to glow his paws red when he's in the litter box. I'm guessing that that's what it is, but who knows? Looks like you're the only one still embarrassed. You're very embarrassed, so you are getting there. Not just embarrassed like everybody else. You're very embarrassed, so hopefully you will become mortified soon. I'm hoping. Got 3 hours until you are no longer embarrassed. So I think you're the one that is first. You don't even have to go yet, so I was going to see how much longer until everyone started peeing themselves again. If we get to like 4 times of them peeing themselves, and nobody is like mortified, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that it's probably a DLC, like More Deaths DLC or something like that. I don't know. I know that you can give people heart attacks in one of the DLCs, so I was thinking about getting that DLC and then using that as one of the death methods. But if you want to see some death, if you have an idea for a death, for a way for them to die, let me know, and I'll see if I can do it somehow. If you're interested, I also know that there's a weather one where you can get them struck by lightning, and I low-key want to do that, but once again, that is a DLC, and I'm not even sure which one that is. So, if I can figure out which one that is, I might just get it and go on ahead and get them electrocuted. So that would be... I think it'd be funny. If anything, I think people are more or less just gonna die from boredom, if anything. Oh wait, that's saying that he's tired. I thought that said that he was bored. I know it said that one of them were bored. I thought, at least. What's the red? Ah, feeling angry. Actually, I just realized he could actually die from... Oh yeah, here we go. Desperate for fun, so... bored, basically. He's very lonely from low so just go talk to someone. You have 6 other Sims here, actually 7 including the cat, and he could actually die if he gets too angry. I think it's like angry plus 10. So if he gets too hot-headed, he could actually end up dying from it, which would be supreme. I low-key kind of like the red-pawed Sanic now over here, apparently. The red-pawed Schlong over here. Yeah, I'd love to see Schlong try and sneak out. Don't think that that's going to happen because the door is currently locked for everyone, so good luck with that one, Schlong. If you can figure it out, maybe you could teach that to the Sims so that they can try and escape. They need to start peeing more, though, so that they get more embarrassed. I'm hoping that, actually, how much longer? You were the first one, so I'm guessing you needed to go first. Becomes really has to be in 2 hours, so then after really has to pee, then it's bladder failure, so you should be the first one to go, since you were the first one to go the first time, I'm guessing. I don't know. That was just... But we'll see. I'm hoping that they do actually become mortified after very embarrassed, which they should all have been very embarrassed. So maybe they can actually become mortified here soon. Unless they have to be embarrassed while becoming even more embarrassed to become mortified, which I don't know how they would do that, so... Not sure. I could try and close off some of these showers and then have people walk in on them while they're taking a shower. Or something like that to try and get them even more embarrassed. Or even getting someone to walk in on them while they're using the restroom, using the toilet would also get them very embarrassed, so... Anything in that method might be good. Pretty sure Chicken Alfred just flushed the toilet without even going. And he peed himself. Okay, so let's see, is he... It just says that he's embarrassed plus 5 here, but it didn't like take over his thing. I was hoping that it would take over his thing. So if any of these do take over their main thing, I'll have to see if they do become mortified from it, or if it's just stuck at very embarrassed. If it just stays at very embarrassed. If it stays at very embarrassed, I'll just start starving them to death. Do you have to go? You were the one that got embarrassed last time. Bladder failure in 2 hours. Okay. I guess so that the embarrassment can actually take them over and not just be stuck at or not stuck with like the other things because of the can't think of words right now because of all the trash. I think I should put it in trash can now. Of course, we're here for the best of the best. We only give the best of the best to our Sims. As you can tell by the cheapest fridge in the game and the cheapest trash can, or not trash can, the cheapest stove in the game, and the cheapest toilets in the game, and the cheapest showers in the games. We only give them the best of the best. So obviously we're going to give the Nano Can touchless trash can to them, because only the best of the best for our Sims today. So hopefully they will start cleaning up. I believe Ice Cream McDouble is actually a neat freak and likes to clean up everything. So hopefully that'll happen. And have you gone bathroom yet? No, but you are talking to yourself, and that's quite interesting. Look at you. I wish that you would become embarrassed from talking to yourself around other people. That would make sense.
Freba from Yabani Demi Sibawum Flori. So what's up?
I think it was Ice Cream, at least that was a neat freak. He's also romantic.
Unaba, Sanusabra, Yabosa, Hansa Kale, Sipama, Bumble, Kalingo Knob, Subao, One, Barbaho, Icandola, Wapanau, Winru. Utsol, Baridi.
I'm gonna go on ahead and just casually come over here and like now they'll start starving too, which is always fun, of course. Ice Cream was starving himself already, so you know. So they'll start starving themselves to the point to where either they eat the rotten food or they just starve, which, knowing Sims, they'll probably just starve. So I don't think that they're actually dying from embarrassment. So just to speed things up, we're also going to starve them at the same time. Hopefully some of them will die from embarrassment. It does not seem to be the route that they're trying to go here, though, so we'll see. Is anybody ravenous? I doubt it. Yeah, you're not even hungry. I'm sure that they've been eating 23 hours. Yeah, no one's ravenous, but once they become ravenous, I believe that they can die from it after a certain bit of time. So this one will take a little bit longer, and it looks like Ice Cream McDouble will be the first one to go because he's the first one to be ravenous. However, if people do start dying from other things somehow, which I doubt will happen, he may not be the first one to go. We will see, though. Who knows? Next time, if I want to get one of them to die from embarrassment, if I could try this before next time to see if I can actually do it. Test it out a little bit on my own. See if people can actually die from embarrassment, and if not, we'll move on. If so, I'll just change up the setup a little bit so that they actually do die from it and not just, you know. Can I invite her in even though that the door is locked? The door should be locked from you and not able to, yeah, you can't go there. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. But if they can die from embarrassment, I'll just change up the house a little bit and see if they'll do it from there in a different house setting. Like, I might make the rooms, I might make it rooms that the toilets are in, but everything is glass. So that, you know, they will still go, but people will still see them. Or, I might make it a bigger house, choose a bigger plot, and just build a bigger house. And hopefully that'll change it up a little bit. Because if they have a bigger plot, bigger place to go, maybe they'll go, and then more people can walk in on them. I don't know. We'll see. Because if you remember, Ice Cream took a shower here while everybody else was down here, so that's obviously far away enough for them to register that, hey, nobody's looking, we can go. So I'm hoping that we can do it in a bigger area where somebody will use the restroom, somebody will walk over while they're going, and they'll become embarrassment for walking in on them. And one other thing I could do is give it a little bit of a bigger bed and have people walk in on people doing something else. That's going to be a last resort, though. I don't want to do that one. We'll see, though. If that's part of how we can do this, that's the only way that we can do this, then that's how we're going to do it. I don't want to do it that way, but if that's how we got to do it, then that's how we got to do it. We'll see, though, because I know that you can kill them from embarrassment, but I just don't know if that's like one of the DLCs that you have to buy or something like that, because I don't have any DLCs other than the cats and dogs, like I said. We'll see, though. How close are you to starving? Should be ravenous. Starve to death in 24 hours. Ice Cream needs food now. Yeah, well, you're not getting food. Sorry, buddy. You shall die. I don't like doing it this way, but I also don't want the videos to go on forever, so whoever can just, if I'm making the rule now that if the video goes on for too long, I will just remove all the food stuff, so they will just instantly die from it. Die faster from starvation if they're not dying from whatever else I had planned for them. So it'll be just like a quick wipe if it's not working what I had planned. Like this obviously was a failed setup. And Ice Cream just does not care anymore. He just went to the bathroom in front of everybody and is now taking a shower in front of everybody and just does not care. Matter of fact, let's have... Oh, he's passed out. Never mind. I was going to say, let's have someone walk in. One thing I could test... Oh, wait, did someone walk up on him? One thing I want to test real quick. I'm going to test this on Ham McDouble. Why not? So you're going to go to outfits, and I know I can change you into nude. Will you get embarrassed if you're walking around nude? You peed yourself from peeing yourself. Embarrassed from peeing yourself. Okay, let's see if there's... Will you get embarrassed for walking around nude or not? I hope they do. If not, then we'll obviously change him out of nude, but if he does... Perfect. He's feeling lonely. I think we can kill them from sadness. I'm not 100% sure on that one, though. Because I know that they can become desolate, and then I think that they can die from being desolate after sad. We can test that one as well. And I really do not like this, having him nude, but if it gets him embarrassed and he could possibly die from it, we're going to keep trying it. How close are you to dropping, my friend? 17 minutes. Or 17 hours, I mean. Has anybody died before him? He's ravenous in 15 hours. You just peed yourself. You just peed yourself, becomes ravenous in 9 hours. I don't think anybody's going to die before him. Becomes ravenous in 11 hours. Becomes ravenous in 21 hours. Yep, I think he is going to be the first one out. Starved to death in 21 hours, so he will be the second one to go out, because everybody else is ravenous. So it looks like it's Chicken Alfred and Ice Cream McDouble will be the first two out, due to starvation. And if someone does become mortified or about to die from something else, I will of course give them a different way. Also, I'm gonna wake you up because I want you walking around so that I can test and see if you actually become uncomfortable from being naked or not, or embarrassed from being naked or not. See, if I go talk to you, complain about problems. No, you don't want to do that. I was about to say, yeah, I'm gonna have to make them all not siblings because I told them all, I made them all siblings. I'm seeing if he talks to someone well nude, if they'll point it out and get embarrassed from it, but I don't think that they will, so never mind. Never mind on that one. How much longer, my friend? 13 hours. Just counting down the time. Hate to see him go, but he was just the first one. Starve to death in 21 hours. Everybody's starting to starve to death now. Ravenous in 4 hours. Comes Ravenous in 9 hours. Oh god, is he gonna be the last one to die? 6 hours, I think he's gonna be the last one to die. No, actually Bacon McDouble looks like he will be the last one to die. Unless Ham can pull something out. 6 hours, nope. Looks like Bacon is gonna be the survivor of this one if they all go by date. If they all go by time of death. We'll see though. I wonder, since I locked the door, no, never mind. I was about to say, since I locked the door, can Death not get in and not reap their souls? But then I remembered back to the last episode when they all drowned and he still came right in. It'd be kind of funny if I could lock it and keep him out. Figured we might as well just watch him go down. He is uncomfortable plus 40 right now. There should definitely be a way to die from being uncomfortable because he is currently plus 40, which is... Well, I guess that's just what Ravenous makes you, is plus 40, so then plus 30, plus 3, and plus 2. So Ravenous just does the most. I guess it's not, he is uncomfortable plus 40. It just means that he is uncomfortable. 8 hours until he passes. It's taking a lot longer than I thought. Also, I'm going to change you back into some clothing. Not you. I'm going to change you back into some clothing because this is not working out. I was hoping that... That's literally his only outfit, so... I was hoping that it would make it so that he becomes embarrassed because he's walking around nude, but nope, didn't. Oh my god, they just morphed into one person. Okay, there we go. Oh, Chicken Alfred actually got a chance to go to the bathroom since everybody decided to cuddle around in this one corner for some reason. Can I force someone to use the shower? Or will you just tell everybody to go away and never actually take a shower? Because nobody actually goes away. Yeah, I think that he's just gonna tell everybody to go away, and then... Schlong is very hungry. Before to feed him, before he gets taken away. Taken away by who? Oh, and you know what? Just to make them even hungrier, I'm gonna call Schlong to eat as he's starving to death, because, you know, feeding something while you're starving to death is the best option. I mean, to be fair, they could... Just to make everybody else hungry, I'm going to make it so that, okay, since you're not gonna feed him, go fill the food bowl. Dang it. Is nobody ever gonna feed the damn cat? Come on. Thank you. Good God. We're gonna set it to 6 hours. I changed my mind because I don't want that to instantly go empty. Your expiration date is 3 more hours, Ice Cream. It's sad that I have to set them on a time. I hate doing this to them, but they're not gonna die anyway else because I messed it up. But we'll see if we can do it a different way next time. So just take a little bit of experiments on my own, or Google searching, but Google searching is lame, so I'm just gonna do experiments on my own. Plus, that's more fun anyways, so. So, now, both weeks that I've done this so far, they've all died a way that I did not want them to. I wanted them to die from embarrassment here, and I wanted them to die from being lit on fire the last one. Last time they all drowned, and this time they're all going to starve to death because I'm an idiot and don't know how to do anything right. Oh no. Ice Cream, why? Why'd you have to be the first one? You know, in a way, I want him to die every single time, but I also want him to live every single time because he's my favorite, so I want him in the next episode, so I want him to die. But he's also my favorite, so I want him to win. This is just complicated. I want him to be like... I want him to die in every single one except for the very last week. That way he can go on to the championship of them all, if I do a championship, depending on how much people like this series, how much you all like this series. By people, I mean the whole 3 people that actually watch it. This is also a way to get them to die from being sad. Oh my god, Donald Rump just got nude and went to bed. I did not even tell him to do that, and oh my god, look at all this. Yeah, he feels abandoned, and is mourning. So, if I make them all social, and then make them all, like, married or something, then they will all have trouble, or then they will all have, become sad and end up dying from being desolate, I think? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's how it works or not, but we'll see. Everybody's lonely at the moment. Who's gonna die next? 15 hours. 21 hours. 18 hours. 8 hours. So you at the moment. 2 hours. Winner, winner, no dinner. And then 4 hours. So we got 2 hours and 4 hours, so it's gonna be... Wait, I thought... No, it becomes ravenous in 2 hours. Good God, you're gonna last a while, huh? Chicken Alfred is gonna die in 4 hours, so you're gonna be the next one to die. Also, we gotta speed it up again because somebody died. I'll slow it down when somebody dies. So, Chicken Alfred, your death time is now 4 hours. I think we should become friends with death, shouldn't we? Friendly introduction to death. No! Well, I want my Sims to become friends with death. That'd be pretty lit. Also, what happens if I put 7 Sims all in one tiny room? Like, what would happen then? How would they die? Like, if the room is, like, literally as small as possible. Like, just as small to get, like, every single one of their needs. So they have, like, a toilet, a shower, 1 trash can, 1 fridge, 1... I guess you could really just leave it at a fridge and then they'll just make salads the entire time. Oh, and there goes Chicken Alfred. Well, who's dying next? So, Bacon is the last one to die. We already established that. You got 14 hours. You got 11 hours. Got 4 hours, so it's going to be you probably. Yep, 4 hours, so oatmeal. Oatmeal. Hate to break it to you, but you ain't gonna be the top 2 this time. We already established who's gonna win this one, though, so. You can try and take a shower, but it ain't gonna save you from starvation. But you are being smart. Everybody's on the other side of the house, so might as well go on in and take a shower and try and clean up, you know? Are you gonna pass out in the shower? Can you pass out in the shower? I don't think you can pass out in the shower, can you? Yep, pass out in 0 minutes. You can't pass out in the shower. But as soon as you step out of the shower, you're gonna drop. Or starve to death. That works too. Bye-bye. She didn't even die! She just vanished! She... Is this her? Oatmeal. She just vanished. She didn't even do a death animation. So what is this all over the floor? Is that cat vomit from eating the wrong things? But there were 4 left then. I believe it's gonna be her to drop next. 5 hours. 7 hours. 10 hours. 15 hours, so yep. You're next. Should be anyhow, I believe. Yep. Okay. I've never seen a sim just vanish before. She was too lazy to actually do a death animation, so she just decided to vanish, you know. Got 3 hours left. They need a 5th option on here that is like just like insanely fast speed that just throws hours by like seconds. That'd be kind of fun. I could just leave them on their own, turn on that, and see who dies first on their own. Even if they have all their necessities in a normal house where they can take care of all their needs. We could do that and see who dies of like old age first. If there was an option like that, but sadly there isn't. And there she goes, down for the count. I feel like I've said that like 3 times now. I probably haven't, but I feel like I have. Okay, well, obviously, Donald Mump, who is, for some reason, only in his underwear, is gonna plead for Cheesy to the Grim Reaper. I don't think that they can actually. But he's confident from that somehow. Imagine having so many things that you don't even like show them all. Death, can you like hurry up here so I can do a nice introduction to you? I think you have to reap the soul before that, and I want to make friends with you. Oh, I guess I could speed it up a little bit, can't I? What happens if you ask about the Grim Reaper's career? What is the Grim Reaper's career? I wish we had casual Fridays. My jeez, quite a bit of and a ham McDouble just passed out, or died. I mean, no wonder that's why Death just kind of stuck around instead of you know, instead of begoning and going home. He knew that ham was on his way to hell. Which means that Donald Mump is next in 3 hours. Bacon is going to go in 8 hours. So, once again, we all know that Bacon's going to win. But you know what? Since there are 2 people left, I'm going to give them a chance. I'm going to put in 1 fridge. It's going to be in the corner of the room, and if they can make something to eat before they starve to death, then good on them. They found a way to get by me. However, if they do, I'm just going to find a different way to kill them, or I'll just instantly remove it. 1 person can make a meal. I'm making it so that 1 person can make a meal. Either they make a 1-person serving, or they make a 3-person serving, or a 6-person serving. So either they're smart about it, or they're dumb about it, and selfish about it. It looks like he is instantly going for it, and does not look like Donald is going to get a chance to use it. And he also grabbed a 1-person serving, so there's no point. He is going to die anyways. Death in 10 minutes. Really should have gone for the fridge, Donald. Really should have gone for the fridge. Anyways, with that, Bacon McDouble has now won. Wish it was a different way. I'm fine with him winning, but I wish it was through surviving the longest without embarrassment. But this way works too. Since I didn't do it right and they didn't get embarrassed for long enough, this way works too. So, next time we're going to try embarrassment again. I'm going to find a different way to do it. Give them more rooms. Actually give them rooms, I mean. So that people will actually... I think it's because it's one big room, people won't actually go. But if I make it one room covered in glass, I think that they'll go and then instantly get walked in on. Quote-unquote walked in on, because they're not actually getting walked in on. They just can see through the glass. So maybe that'll still embarrass them, but they'll still go and use the restroom. And if not, I can always get the 2-person beds out and make them not brother and sister and more married. So we'll see. But anyways, Bacon McDouble will not be here next week. He is moving on and is now free. We will have a new character. I'm not going to scare him. Leaving there actually kind of scared me. But anyways, thank you for watching this one, and let me know who you want to see as the new person, and if I like the idea, I'll go with it. If not, I'm just gonna shut up. Okay, well, cause I don't know how to do an outro, so I'm just gonna shut up. See ya. Hope you enjoyed. Bye. So I'm literally the worst YouTuber.